Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Cotter. Tom Cotter.
Kevin Flynn, everybody. Kevin did not go to Yale. All right, now, he did go to Columbia. He worked for a drug cartel, then he went to community college, and those are the best 28 semesters of Kevin's life. He was a political science major. He had a minor. Her name was Debbie, and he got in some trouble for that. And he had a 3.0. That was his blood alcohol level. Kevin never made Dean's List, but he was always on campus security's 10 Most Wanted, which is nice. Junior year, he studied abroad. Her name was Lucy, big tits. And, he used to fall asleep in class, and professors hated that because Kevin sleeps naked. But my wife, Carrie Louise, hosted the Woman Show last night. Very funny, yes. Some of you were there, and for the record, I do not talk like this. I don't know. And she talked about our kids, I'm assuming. She talked about our twins. We have twins, which I had always dreamed of having twins, but in my dreams, they were the Olsen twins in a hot tub. It was different, but this is special. That pregnancy was the first trimester, a lot of vomiting and crying, and Carrie was having a tough time too. And second trimester, she snapped one day and she said, "I'd love to see you give birth to a child." And I said, "I'd love to see you pee your initials in the snow. We're just different, you know what I mean?" I was in the delivery room. That was amazing. I filmed it. I call it the sequel because I also filmed the conception. And that's available on YouTube. Check it out. Anyway, I learned that Playtex has a synthetic nipple for the top of their baby bottles that is so unbelievably lifelike. And you have not lived until you had a gin and tonic through one of these things. Honest to God. That is nirvana. We're childproofing our home, but they keep getting in, and that's a little annoying. I hope I don't screw them up. My dad screwed me up, clearly, and I'm trying not to continue that cycle. My dad was a foster parent. That's what he drank, Fosters, and he would come home liquored up when I was a kid, and he would put me up on his shoulders, and then he would jump up and down underneath the ceiling fan. I hated that. I'll never forget that Halloween when he dressed me up like a dog and left me outside of that Korean restaurant. What a kidder Dad was. What a dick. My father and I have been butting heads since I was in the womb. What? Oh, stop it. That's my father, everybody. We were bad kids. We used to play Dr. Kevorkian. I would sneak over to my neighbor's house late at night, and I would bounce up and down on their trampoline. That was their daughter's name, Arlene. Every Saturday morning in our neighborhood, we'd have this huge water balloon fight, and every Friday night, I'd put mine in the freezer, so I'd win, you know, and I'd get a little wet, but the other kids would be bleeding from the ears, and that's a victory in my book. And then after that, all the mothers in the neighborhood would take turns spanking me. It was awesome. Hey, that's it for me. You got plenty more to see tonight. I'm honored to be on this stage. Thank you, Nantucket. I appreciate it. Good night.